Alright, here we go. Hello everyone, this is Rodalus, and welcome to the Variable Productivity Livestream. Today, I'm going to take this time, after the lovely day of Thanksgiving that we just celebrated back in my homeland, to get some work done. I am very close to finishing my commission, so this is probably going to be a very short stream, but I did want to get it done in a reasonable amount of time, at a reasonable date. Then it'll be done, and then I'll start working on personal projects and back on the video game project that I've been working on forever now. I can't wait to start making models again. One of the hindrances had been the rig, but no more. Moving forward, we're going to be using the rig that I made. You may have seen on Twitter that we set up for Scream. I'll show you in just a second here what that looks like, and then we're going to get right back into the work. So, without further ado, I'm going to take down some of these special little wingdings here. Oops. And we're going to get right into it. Alright. I have moved on, you might see, to Blender 2.9. And when I say moved on, I haven't really moved on. I've just been testing it out. It works a lot like 2.8, just a lot cleaner, which I do like. I like the kind of, I don't know, something about it. It feels different, even though I don't know even if it is. Anyway, let me show you what I'm talking about here with my test rig for Scream. There's some things that I need to work on with it at the moment, but she's coming together pretty nicely. This is a model that I made in 2.8, and I rigged her in 2.8. We're making a lot of changes to the way we're going to be doing models from now on, making sure they're the right size, because sending them to Unity and then having to scale them down kind of does weird stuff with the animations. Also, we had a bunch of different versions of models, different rig versions. It got confusing, and my lead programmer, was having difficulty with it, and it's not worth it, right? So we're just going to be, keeping it simple. With the version control, it's going to be Scream for game, Scream for test, essentially. Like, that's kind of how we're going to look at this. But you've got this kind of, this model here. It stretches in an interesting way. It's not infinite stretch. You stretch it too much, it will break. There's some things like that I definitely need to look into. That when you move a little bit, you don't notice, but then you move it a lot, and it's definitely evident. So, those are the kind of things that you'd want to fix, that I'd want to fix anyway. But it's a rig that my animators have shown that they like, that they appreciate. There's some things obviously I need to fix about it, but they much prefer dealing with this interface. It's a lot cleaner. You can do everything in the windows here, in the tool windows, and you can switch from IK to FK and all that kind of stuff. I might even incorporate it into my commissions from now on. Going forward, you get the FK. I thought for certain I fixed this already. Apparently I didn't. Somehow, that hasn't been taken care of. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna work on that. But yeah, going forward, that's just kind of like what we're gonna be doing. In the meantime, not going forward, I'm gonna move back to my my commission that I need to finish. Don't save. Nothing we're saving here. Who is still using my old style rig, the one that we were even using for the game project up to recently. I'm not going to switch out rigs right now because it would be a whole lot at the moment. So in the meantime, just going to keep the rig as it is for now. And moving forward, I'll incorporate stuff, but at the moment, yeah, no. I'm not going to bother with it. What I'm going to focus on today in my stream, though, is I'm going to be assigning her facial shape keys to shape key driver bones found here. There's a lot of things that need to be worked on. I think it's my graphics card that really slows things down, because honestly, when I turn off the shaders, she moves a lot more fluidly. I think that's what it is. It's unfortunate, but that's just how it is. It's my computer. It's not that the model is messed up. It's just that I've optimized this thing about as much as I can without ruining its textures. and making it look really, really bad and shoddy. Because I want this to look, you know, presentable, essentially. Anyway. I'm gonna go and X this stuff out. I'm gonna put this behind the in front thing so that's not visible. We're gonna turn off the axis. Actually, gonna leave the axes on so I know what I'm moving the bones, like what axis I'm moving them along. And instead of global, we're gonna do gimbal because I'm told that's better. We're gonna rotate along the y-axis. We'll rotate along this y-axis and not the global y-axis. But I can hit G. That's not exactly what I want. But if I hit R, rotate along Y, and you can also hit it again, and then it'll rotate on the global axis. So it'll just prioritize gimbal first and then global, which is good when you want to do stuff with the hands. Like if I want to rotate this along the Y-axis, right? It's personal Y-axis. That means any position that it's in, rotate along the X-axis. I can rotate along Y, and it'll what I'm looking for is roll rather than sort of do that. If I want to roll it on its own axis, like aligning, like, you know, with its own center. Anyway, that's just some shop that I'm talking. I'm gonna finish this thing here. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna delete all the excess pieces and stuff that were in here. Make sure all the textures and stuff are saved and they look as best as they can. And then we're gonna basically shut the door on this particular commission, because I want to start taking on new commissions and I want to start working on my own projects. So you know, I'm excited to do that because I've been working on this forever. It doesn't take me that long. It's just I've been in this weird not getting stuff done phase, and it's a lot. I don't want to do it anymore. I want to get things done. So this post Thanksgiving Day, I shall do just that. That is the endeavor. That is the challenge that I've taken up. And let's go. All right. Let's see here. To work. Okay, I was reading some stuff. Now I'm done reading that said stuff. Yeah, but she bends pretty well. I think just restarting my computer also made this a little bit better. Look at that. It didn't lose to move that fast, so I think, yeah, there might have just been some crap in my cache that I need to get rid of, and some objects that need to be removed from the scene because it was just taking up, I don't know. It's just running faster. I turn on the materials though, it does go slower. But that's, I think, because my graphics, my processor's trying to keep up with all of the, you know, the changes. I've even got it so that there's a little subdivision that runs to make her more smooth when she's rendered, so that you can get a nice smooth look. So yeah, after I'm done with this, I'm going to set up lighting. But right now, we're going to get right into it with the shape keys. And in order to make sure that you see that, I'm going to change the view a little bit. I'm going to change the view to my window so that you can see all the stuff that I'm working on. Because you can't see it, because Blender only shows one screen at a time. Blender. let's try something here. I'm gonna start adding bones. So, can I do this? Oh, we can do that right here, and you can see it. All right. So we're gonna say it's not scripted expression; it's average value. We're gonna select the rig. That is Clara rig, and the bone. This is a smile, so we're gonna go FC mouth corner dot L because it's smile L. You gotta just do that, right? It's automatically doing that. So I wanted to go with not world space. I wanted to go with local space, and it will be the Y location. I forgot. Yeah, I can just do that right here. You can edit these later. Update dependencies. But where is the option for... hang on. Screen. There we go. There we go. Alright, cool. We'll just share the whole screen. Perfect, perfect. We'll just move this around. So we're going to modifiers, add modifier, and that modifier will be P1. Cursor selection. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, modifier will be generator. Boom. And we'll start, it'll go to about, I want to go up, so it'll be a positive number. It'll be up by, should be 10, should be enough. We'll see in a moment if that works. Grab along the Z axis. There we go. Turn off the thing so it doesn't go so slow. Oh, because it's on gimbal, I grab it on the Z, it'll actually be the Z of the bone itself, not a global. So let me move from gimbal to global. Make this easier for myself. Yeah, there we go. That feels like enough, right? Smile. Cool. I'm going to the next bone here in the list of bones. Add driver. Average value. Rig. Bone will be FC mouth corner dot R. Local space, and the Y axis, Y location. And from here, I'm gonna basically copy these over every time. Hello, PJ Squared. Welcome to the Variable Productivity live stream. It is I, Rodalus. Y location, local space. Okay, looking good. Update dependencies. The only thing I've got against this thing is the fact that I can't change the, I can show in the editor, obviously, which is fine. I want to add something like the, Yeah. I want to add something like the dependency. It doesn't show up in the editor, like, immediately. But it's whatever, kind of, you know. Just gonna paste this in here. What? No modifiers to paste? I thought for certain I copied this one. Are we alone, or are you talking to someone in Discord? I'm talking to myself to sort of try to keep the conversation going. Keep it interesting for you guys watching. No one's in Discord with me. I think they're all hungover from yesterday's turkey feast, if you know what I mean. No, so I'm here just chilling for the time being, doing some what's likely to be a short stream today because I'm almost done with this commission. And then also my landlady has some guy coming over to do some repairs, so I might not be able to do this all as long as I usually would. So I might take a break when he shows up and then come back after he's done, if he leaves. But until then, I'm going to be working on the facial expressions, assigning each expression to a bone, shape key to a shape key driver. The bones are the shape key drivers. Hey, how's it going? Chris, Rocket Pal Elder. Good morning, how are you today? Yeah, so that's what I'm working on today. Relatively short stream. It's going to be substantial, though, if I finish this in the next, 30 minutes, which I probably will. Because then after that, I'll start working in on the Sally model that I was working on. The next design Sally model. I'm really excited to work on that. And my own projects again. Because next stream, after this stream, when I'm done with this thing here, it's going to be all about VPL, for commissions that I get, but most likely going to be working on the game project again, which I am excited to do. I'm going to be working, the next model I'm going to do for VPL, for Project Armada, is probably going to be one of the villain characters. Oh, you're tired wrapping up your computer animation project? Very cool. Congratulations for getting this close to completion. We're all pulling for you, buddy.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, Katon? Welcome to the Variable Productivity Livestream. Joining me today is Katon. How goes it?
It's going great. I was cleaning my room because it was very, very dusty.
Oh, I can understand the need to do that. I probably will clean up my room later on today. Yeah. Hi, everyone, says PJ Squared. Oh, hey, again.
Hello, everyone. This is Katon.
Oh, my goodness. You stealing that from me, too. Oh. Well, you know what they say. What is it called? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Last thing I have to do within a week. One essay. Oof.
Yikes.
I hate essays. 2, group project. Of course, they gave you all the work, I bet. Because you do it. I remember being on group projects in college. People just be not doing nothing, and then I was doing everything, and it's like, oh, I guess we're all getting the same. 3 is an exam. Oof. Well.
You went to college?
I did. For a bit.
Did you finish?
You gonna be asking me that on air? No, I did not. This man's gonna be up here wilding. But I think I already said that, probably. Maybe one day. Anyway. Now that's on the internet for all time. Thank you very much, Katon. Let's see here. Frown. Right, back to work, sorry. Got caught up in all these people talking to me. So, exam, very cool. I mean, it's cool that it's there and you'll be doing it. I feel like you'll pull through. And it is a hefty sell. Bleh. Sounds like a hefty schedule, says PJ Squared. But you, I'm assuming, got this. I agree. I concur. I think that Chris Elder can do it.
Who's Chris Elder?
You know who Chris Elder is. Is your boy.
I can't remember when was the last time I played Elder Scrolls. So
Chris Elder is the main character from the Elder Scrolls. Hey, it's Chris Elder. How's it going? God, right. Yeah, like a kookaburra. Okay, So yeah, that is what's going on. So you cleaning your room, I'm working on this, finishing this up. Finally, going to be done with this model, and then I'm going to be working on more of my personal projects, and then I can't wait personally to start doing models for Armada again. I've been trying to not do that. Like, there's been like two forces, right? Like the force of me not working on them because it's really not time, because I had to work on these commissions. I want to work on these commissions so that my commissioners don't feel like, oh, so you just took my money and you're not going to work on my stuff. So that's not happening. They know that I'm working on this. I'm going to finish them up, get that done out of the way. It's great. And then also there was this whole situation where Rocket Pow was saying we shouldn't make new models until we have a new rig set up, because remember all those things I told you about the rigs? And I'm like, yeah, the rigs. Johnny, get the rigs. Rudolph, do the rigs. Do the rigs. Hey, just... Like, every time he said hi to me, he was like, hey, how about those rigs? I was like, come on, I got it for you next Tuesday.
This whole project is rigged.
It is. But that's a good thing. We need it to be rigged. If it's not rigged, that means there's no plan. Let's see here. My reward for the semester was supposed to be a PS5. LOL, nope. You can consider it a delayed reward, because no. I guarantee you, unless the world ends before next year, there's gonna be more PlayStation 5s. There's gonna
2020, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and just like tempt fate and say no. The year there will be a world next year with humans on it. I'm being vague because I don't want to be too wrong. It's like, even if there's like a nuclear apocalypse, there's still gonna be a world with humans on it. They're just all gonna be irradiated mutants.
Yikes, bro.
Yikes, indeed. Let me copy this.
Don't jinx it.
It'll be fine. Pace driver. Don't jinx it. No, it'll be. Unless the scalpers can buy all the PlayStation 5s that Sony puts out, which they cannot, you should be good. Why am I doing this to all of us right now? Anyway, so let's see here. So Frown is gonna have.
Yes.
Wait, what? I thought for certain I didn't, huh? Did I not? Oh my goodness, what went here?
Don't test the scalpers, you fool.
Oh, don't test the scalpers. We bought the entire, and then the scalpers, they buy Sony, and then they can't sell. They sell everything at $1,000. It's like, look, man, I know you're trying to feed your family, but this is the dumbest way to do that. Let's see here. Drivers. And then should be, there it is. Yeah. Why in the world was it not working? Okay. This one here. Yeah, okay, modifiers. Okay. Oh, I copied the entire thing, so I don't have to do that. -10 is what I want for that. Let's see here. Somehow
background today.
Oh, you're doing backgrounds today? What's going on with your audio? You are breaking up.
I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. Gaton will be right back after these messages. So he somehow scalps the Sony stock. Yeah, they go behind like they go to the manufacturer that Sony is partnered with to make the PlayStation 5s, because you know they don't do that stuff in house. And then they cut a deal with them. It's like, how could you possibly do that?
Hello.
Hello.
You can hear me better?
Yes, you are sounding better now. Yes.
Okay, great.
Isn't the stock market just an elaborate game of scalping? In a very, very, very simplistic sense, maybe. I don't think so. It's not scalping. It's more like a horse race, like a horse betting ring, where they all get together and they bet on, you know, the horse that's going the fastest. And like, this one's going the fastest. And then everyone sees you betting on that horse, like, I'm gonna bet on that horse too. Everyone's trying to bet on that horse. And then someone's out here like, I got a mallet, I'm gonna break that horse's legs, and I'll make all the money because this slow horse will take the race. You know, that's called insider trading, and it's illegal. But yeah, no, I'd imagine I'd liken it more to gambling than scalping, because you know, the stock market is more gambling. It's based on emotion. It's a whole thing. Okay, so Frown L. Okay, cool. So, what were you saying you were doing? You were talking about something before you kind of got disrupted by your audio situation. Cat's on. Did he say he'd be right back and I didn't hear him or something? Probably did.
There.
Yeah, hello. Oh, Rocket Pal, how's it going?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing all right. Doing okay. I'm
I'm great.
feeling good. Coming close to this, the end of this here modeling sesh. It's been a long time coming, and I'm almost done. Just doing the facial, the shape, adding the drivers to the facial shape keys, and after that, I will be done with this model essentially. Just gonna clean some things up, do some pulling, testing, stuff, that kind of thing, and then I'm gonna hand it off to the commissioner, and they're gonna say, "What the heck is this?" And I'm like, "Remember that model that you asked me to do a billion years ago?" They'll be like, "Oh, right. Well, in the time between, I got divorced." I'm like, "Oh man, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, things have not going. I'm in a different mindset than when I got this from you." I'm like,
Just for clarification, this is actually not the case. No offense to the commissioner.
"Yeah, no, I'm just making things up." She's like, "Just for clarification, I didn't get divorced. Thank you very much." But yeah, I gotta go overboard sometimes. So yeah, Katon, did you hear my question? You said you were doing something with backgrounds?
Yeah, for my animation.
Oh, cool.
I'm working on an animation project, and I have that Blender project that I'm working on, and a few Illustrator projects, and then I'm gonna work on some coding.
Nice. Today I'm planning
So I
on.
can get hired.
That would be good. That is a goal.
I just spent the past 3 hours working on putting together my final animation for Computer Animation 4.
I'm sure that's gonna look awesome. I think you posted something yesterday. I didn't see it because I was eating, but I forgot to go
that
back.
was for that was for a different class. That was animation 2.
Oh, okay. All right, I see. Cool. Well, I'm glad to know you're keeping up. You're out there. You're punching. You keep on fighting that good fight. Frown. Okay.
Yeah, this week is either gonna make me or break me.
Well, let's hope it's the latter. I mean, the former.
Hopefully-
Goodness.
Hopefully I'm in a good spot as long as I keep this, if I keep focused and work on this essay first, and because the essay is probably going to be the hardest part for me because I suck at writing.
Oh. Well, just I understand. I don't like writing either, but once I get into like kind of a groove, I can do it. But I really have to just sort of make my mind. I'm doing the writing now. We're gonna do the writing.
At this point, it's just a matter of going through my notes and writing out the prompt that I'm given.
Yeah.
So it's not more so that it's hard to do. It's just a matter of motivating myself to do so.
Yeah, that's always the case. Like, honestly, every time I do something that I've been dreading to do, I find it's easier when I'm doing it. And the hard part was getting over the fact that I didn't want to do it. Because, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, especially when it's a topic that I'm basically just regurgitating to the professor. It's not like I'm not adding anything to it. It's just a recap of what we've learned so far.
Oh, what I've learned in animation school was...
It's not even animation school, it's contemporary art.
What I learned about contemporary art is... No, I understand, though. It's one of those things where... Oh, hang on, here we go. Frown. Right, okay. Yeah, so, I've often found, and this is kind of a doofy thing to say, but it always takes longer to procrastinate than it does to do the work.
My biggest worry for this entire thing was I was worried that I was going to procrastinate because I was too worried about how am I going to do this.
Oh.
Because have you ever been in those situations where you're in the constant state of, oh gosh, how do I do this? How do I do this? And you're stuck on that process instead of just doing?
Yeah, I think very recently I was in that exact loop mentally, and I was talking about that to our audience just a few minutes ago, where I was kind of not working on models because I kept talking to you, and you were like, "Oh, we need to do rigs first," and I was like, "I don't want to do a new rig. I don't know how to do a new rig."
But aren't you glad that you did?
Well, I didn't do a new rig. I just used a thing that I bought. But essentially, yeah, and that's now out of the way. Because worrying about that one thing kept me from doing another thing. And that kept those models from getting done. Like, honestly, I would love nothing more than to be working on these VPLs every week. And this is not the reason I wasn't doing VPLs. Let me just make that clear. But working on VPLs and doing models and that kind of stuff. Rigs is kind of like a secondary thing to me. I'm not as good at it. The rig that I've been using has just been like a really old, like the rig that I'm using here is an old rig that I've been using for years. I learned a few things and I'm like, it's good enough. Most of my commissioners don't complain about it, but when I actually get like a professional level animator like Rocket Pow on the project, he's got some notes and I'm like, I don't really know how to deal with that. So yeah, I understand. And it's a whole, wait, what is this? Oh, that's Brown Mid. Why in the world have I not named that yet? But yeah, so now that I am happy that that's taken care of, because I can move on and start doing stuff that I want to do. And it's all because of Rocket Power at least telling me how to freaking use the thing that I bought 2 years ago. So it's great. Base driver.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what you can do with that add-on now that you have a idea on how to use it.
I'm gonna do what I normally do. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Like, I'm gonna add the bones and that kind of stuff, and I'm gonna make sure that they all work. There's some stuff with the shape keys because I just sort of like took bones that already existed. So you'll notice if you open Scream's mouth or do the bottom lip thing, you pull that down, it'll actually move her mouth corner bones down as well. I gotta find a way to unparent them so it doesn't happen that way. I've kind of jerry-rigged it a little bit. And there's some other things that I read your notes on, and I'll definitely fix that too. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I wasn't saying anything.
All right. Good. Okay. Grab along museums. All right. Smile, frown. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh right, I forgot.
What?
Okay, so you can't see it on the stream yet, but I connected all the shape keys to one driver, so when I do frown, her mouth just does everything like and her eyes. Like,
oh no.
That was not intended.
Here's the freak out control.
Yeah, here's the freak out like Wah! It does everything. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna go here. Because I copied the drivers and I just wanted to do that, get that out of the way. So we got frown R, that looks the way it needs to. But the bones in them needs to change. Top lip. Top lip needs to be the top lip bone, which is FC top lip?
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
that's the one. You're not streaming, are you?
Who?
You.
Sure I am.
Oh, I didn't see that. And now, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment purposes or whatever, you can look at Katon stream in the lower third. Oh, it's right there.
Whatever.
Or whatever, yes, indeed. I said it. What are you going to do? I'm gonna do the best I can. Okay.
When I get back into the animation for this project, I'm probably gonna switch over to my PC just so I can have a little bit of extra power.
Wait, what were you using before?
I was using my laptop.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'd imagine
Nice.
you'd want to have... Like, okay, so we're going to try to modify them, like, not modify, but optimize the models when you get your hands on them so they're not too crazy, overly, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, don't have too many... Man, my brain. Too many vertices and that kind of stuff, too many faces. They have modifiers applied to them. Like
Yeah, that's typically what's slowing them down. It's because they have to calculate the modifier effect.
Yeah,
as
so-
I'm moving bones.
So when I gave you that Tails one that Tails model that we were using for the animation promo, that one had all of its subdivision surfaces applied, so it didn't have that modifier running. So I don't know. It ran faster on my computer. I don't know about yours.
Yeah, faster on mine as well.
Right. So what I'm gonna try to do is when we're finished with a model is sort of send you a version of it that you can play with, get your thoughts, feedback on the thing, and then after you're happy with that, then I'll optimize it, apply its subdivision surface modifiers, all that kind of stuff, so that because like.
And maybe once you have those applied, you could go back into shape keys and like clean them up even more.
I guess because that's my main concern with doing that is because now there's so many points of control on the shape key. But I can
Well,
see.
if you use like the sculpting mode, then
I need a better computer if I wanted to sculpt anything on this thing. It does
no,
not like it.
no. That's the thing is with that it uses the vertice data. So you would be like using like a brush, but you're moving the vertices. You wouldn't need so many vertices on screen. You would just be editing what's there.
All right, I'll give that a shot. Clean up the shape keys, I guess. I'll give it a try on maybe Scream or something later. Hang on, top lip.
Yeah, I think Scream could probably be our like test dummy for the new rig setup and model process.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I mean, we're in a good spot with the new rig, so that part's basically out of the way.
Yeah, it's out of the way, so we can just work on other stuff. And that's a part of the process. Because, modeling is difficult enough. Don't have to worry about the rigs now. So, yeah. We're in a good spot. I just need to do that. I think that's a good idea you put forth. I will have to. The only thing I don't want to do anymore. But I feel like there are some things with the shape keys, especially on screen, that look kind of weird. I think it's a quote unquote top and bottom lip movements. Or I did a lot of extra work on those to make sure that it didn't so you wouldn't be able to see her eyelids and that kind of stuff poking through the top of her mouth whenever she opened it. So there's a lot of odd things, and also what is it? When she opens her mouth, it looks strange. Like it should be more round, but I don't know what I'm going to be able to do about that.
Probably,
Or
like
maybe
I
it should
said,
be
you'll
less
probably be able
round.
to use like the sculpt mode in order to help clean those up, like smoothing things out.
Yeah, something to worry about on the way, top jaw. But I would very much like to start working on a new model. And that new model, that's going to be Shout. Next model I work on for this project. That's what I'm thinking. Because I'd like to do that. Have them stand side by side. Scream and shout. Top jaw. Top jaw.
Wow.
Oh, ooh, Project Armada. Project Armada is also streaming? Wow, I'm almost, it's almost too much for my senses right now. Oh, it's not streaming right now, but moving forward, I will start doing dual streams on both channels, because haven't had a lot of Project Armada stuff to focus on. Well, have a lot of it, actually. Let me not kid myself. There's a lot of Project Armada stuff to do. It's just I wanted to finish my commissions first. That's what I had said, and that's what I mean. Because, need to get that stuff out of the way before I have too much fun. Let's go to 10. Everything starts at 10. Excuse me.
Sorry if I'm making too much noise. I'm putting away clothes.
That's okay. I couldn't hear you very well at all. Excuse me. Get in the hole, clothes! Starts yelling at his clothes. Like, oh, I didn't realize you were going to do that. Top jaw. Those should be on the Y location, so that's all fine. Mouth open should be bot or just FC. Ja? Is that what this thing's called? Yeah, it is. Okay. Top lip. Hey, how's it going, CGM?
What am I doing?
What am I doing?
Ba-doom.
Ba-doom. All right.
Who goes there?
Who goes there? It is I, the Dark Seeker. Handsome. Look at me.
The Dark Seeker.
Yeah. That's what the Kingdom Hearts 1 through 3 and all of its side games have been referred to as the Dark Seeker Chronicles. It's like, okay, great. So, Dark Seeker Saga, I think. How was your guys' Thanksgiving? Mine was alright. Saga. I corrected myself. That's Fallen for Freedom, by the way. Hello. Okay. Quiety McGee.
How was your guys' Thanksgiving? Mine was great. My wife cooked me a big meal, and her cooking is great.
Lovely. I went over to...
Awesome. Also, that's not Mort. Like that's not Mort Katon. It's Quincy.
I know, I made a fool out of myself.
And he didn't change it. Alright.
Thanks to you.
Oh. Okay, wow.
Thanance to me.
The
It's
recrimination.
not my fault. You can't seem to remember my characters' names.
Like, that's
Quincy
exactly...
is such a complicated name. That's why I remember Mort so easily.
Top tier name? Quincy's? Oh, popular. Oh, okay. I don't know.
Okay, so you don't remember the nervous because okay, there you go. There you go.
Top lid? It's
What are you trying to say?
Wait, oh, are they they're by default closed, aren't they? Aren't they? Wait. Yeah, so I'd actually want to do negative? No, I want to do positive. I think, yes. Yes. I just can't see them right now. Oh, this is going to be a whole thing I got to do. Yeah, this needs to not only connect to that, it needs to connect to the eyelid thing. So, eyelids mask.l, where their eyes are. Okay. Oh no, they're open by default, aren't they? Okay. So it means actually you'd have to pull them
What
down.
are you doing to her? What are you doing to her?
I am setting up her shape key drivers, so the little bones that control her facial expressions. I'm basically
Ooh.
attaching her facial expressions to the bones. Yeah, it's like usually the last portion of my process, and I'll pretty much be done with her after this, which I'm really excited for. I'm almost done with this, which means I can move on to other things. Yay!
That looks interesting.
Interesting? Yeah, it's
Sure.
an interesting process. It's a tedious process. It's one of those things that I actually usually do off stream because of how long it takes. It takes a bit of time, and it's just, but it's fine. I enjoy it. I mean, I tolerate it.
Oh.
Well, it's a part of the process. I like modeling in general. I like rigging things and doing weight paints. It's so when it comes to it, all of this process is tedious and time consuming, but I do like doing it. I don't know, maybe it's therapeutic. It's what I do, you know. I don't know. But actually, so we're gonna do this eyelid mask that until it engages. So I'm going to copy the toplid.l copy driver, and then I'm going to put that driver onto eyelid mask
Baby boy.
paste driver. Let's see here. Oh, literal garbage. A wise man once said. Okay. Tiny family gathering with 2 family Zooms with folks around the country and internationally. Very nice. Odorless Blender 2.91 released today. I'm currently using Blender 2.9 something on this model here. I don't remember which one this is. It's... I don't know. What is this one? I think this is 2.91. It's very similar to 2.8 in its function, so I'm glad it's not a whole quantum leap like it was from 2.79 to 2.8. But it feels weird because we only went to like, what, 2.84, and then all of a sudden it was 2.9. I feel we skipped some numbers. Well, 2.91 was 2 days ago. Oops. I meant 2.92. Many nice updates, too. Very cool. Hello, Rox. How's it going? Welcome to the Variable Productivity live stream. What happened to my music? Did I get kicked?
No.
Did it
just stop?
Fun.
It just stopped playing?
Yeah, music.
All right, Nicole. It's time for you to go home. You drunk, girl. Deep. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say leave. Maybe have her come back.
So this is in front of the clouds.
Oh, hi. Let's see here. I have any music, some other stuff. I don't know what we were listening to. We were listening to a song called Deep.
Oh, what a fine way to start off this movie.
Oh boy. If you're gonna be watching movies, I'm not about to get copy strike. You better mute that. I'm sorry. No, listen around.
You're not sorry.
I am not sorry. You are right. I never mean it when I say I'm sorry. I'm just trying to take the harsh off the. You know when you can't say lol in a sentence, and have anyone believe it, like you would type it in a sentence to kind of take the edge off of your super harsh takedown. And people are like, oh, he's just joking, or he doesn't mean it that way. But it doesn't work that way in a sentence. But if I say I'm sorry in a sentence, maybe it'll have the same effect. Or at least someone will believe that it has the same effect, and I won't be considered Mr. Mean Guy by anybody. I don't remember which song we were on when we left off at. So I'm just going to go ahead and get something else playing in here.
Hello, Rox the Squirrel.
Yo, yo,
You
yo.
seem familiar.
He
He was
familiar.
on this project before, yes?
Yeah, he was. Mm-hmm. Is Motler. Alright, play the music. Oh, I feel like I'm about to get kicked.
Who goes there?
Everything's
Oh.
good. It's Nicole. You're so suspicious of everyone. Calm down.
Me?
Who's here? Who's that? Oh! It's actually 9.91. This is the way to get. This is what I get for staying up late. Can we listen to Sonic Generations OST? Not right now, but maybe later. Thanks for asking, CGM.
I'm gonna look up the patch notes to see what is new about it.
Yeah, take a look at it and then tell me. And then I'll be like, oh! Maybe I need to learn how to do all those things, because I really don't feel a need. Alright. Okay.
Oh, no.
At the moment, you know. And why you... whatever. There we go. It pops into existence right then. So, it's invisible. You grab it along the Z-axis, and then as you move it down, it...
Goodbye, Christian. Forever.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go now. I'll join back sometime down the road. Alright, take care, CDM. Thanks for stopping by. Forever, he says. Yes. Forever? Why is it doing that? Oh, you know what? I bet I know why. Let's take a look at the this non-version here. Grab because it only goes from visible to not visible. How quickly it does that is up to the but there doesn't seem to be any friggin' time in between. Like, it starts and it goes straight down. So I don't want it to do that, because that's not what I want.
You know, something really despicable happened to me yesterday.
Oh, what was that?
So I put a custom, what's this called? A custom status setting on my Discord that said, stay home and Zoom call the holidays. Because, you know, the cases are rising over here where I'm at, and I didn't go to see my family because of all that nonsense.
Right.
So this person, this person randomly messaged me, and he was like, can I just say something about your status? And I said, sure. And then they were like, I hate being told to stay home over and over again, especially since recently staying home may also give you the V word, and it may not be true. I also I think Zoom call, like, why is Zoom call so curse word popular now out of the blue? And I said, well, I'm sorry. And then they said, I just keep hearing about this because it's really annoying P word. Also, I get really uncomfortable hearing and saying the word P word over and over again. I'm like,
yeah, I mean,
must have really hurt somebody's feelings.
I mean, yeah, well, you know, people are supercharged right now. It's unfortunate. All right, you're just gonna. People just want someone to complain to, I guess, and they found Katon. They're like, hey, are you the manager? Like, no. I heard you applying to be the manager someplace. And I got a list of things that I am upset about, and you're going to hear them. Like, oh, no. But yeah, I don't know, man. People be like that, and they'll always be like that.
Okay, so here's a list of the things. When clothes collide, introducing collision support for the sculpt cloth brush and filter. Sculpt faster, speed up your workflow with quick gestures, draw a line to trim, create masks, create face sets, use a cursor depth to set the origin, combine with box and lasso gestures. The new sculpt trim tool lets you cut and even add geometry using box and lasso gestures. Boundary brush. This brush includes a set of deformation modes designed to control the shape of mesh boundaries. Pose cloth. A new simulation target property allows the pose and boundary brushes to simulate cloth effect as you use them. Booleans. We'll introduce the exact solver to take care of complex geometry.
Oh, cool.
The old method is still available as fast when performance is preferred over precision. And custom curve bevels, curves, and text objects now have support for custom bevel profiles, just like the bevel provider. All bevel types now support flat curve caps too.
Bezier keyframe.
Volume to mesh. A new modifier for volume objects allows you to dynamically convert them into a mesh, ideal for stylized fluids and vice versa. Mesh volume. Convert any mesh into a volume and combine it with the new volume displace modifier.
Okay. Clearly, I'm sorry. Clearly, Nicole does not want to play this playlist because it's stopped for the second time now. So, it's a lot of the, I guess, quality of life improvements for a lot of the old modifiers, huh?
Yeah. From drawing to 3D, convert images into grease pencil objects with just one click.
Oh, cool. So you can turn, well, I guess it's turning a curve into an object. So you could draw something in and it would take on that shape as a model? Pretty sweet.
Yeah, like a flat model.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, like not a full. It would be insane if it could actually realize a 3-dimensional image from a two-dimensional. Take a 2-dimensional image and turn it into a 3D model exactly as you imagined it, because that's not possible.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Complex rigid bodies. the
And
new
put everybody
support
out of
for
work.
compound-
Every modeler hit me. You just need to hire a 2D artist who's really good, and you can just get 3D models straight out of that.
Outlier modifiers. Drag and drop now works for modifiers, constraints, and grease pencil effects.
Boo-ba-doo-boo. Excuse me.
How's that new Hyrule Warriors game, you trader?
Oh, now here's something in my
talking to me?
animation. It's
This man thinks he's
snappier
talking to me. Get a load of that. Traitor. I didn't betray anyone, first of all. Secondly, I haven't played it except for the demo. I haven't bought it yet because I ain't got money to be spending on that right now.
Snappier
Oh my
after
gosh, you just
animation
Nice.
curves can now become much snappier, allowing for more sudden changes with fewer keyframes required.
Alright.
This will allow for more extreme curves, leading to snappier animations. Oh, that's cool. Stay in shape. Have you ever added a keyframe that had the resulting curve distorted? Not anymore. All keyframe types can now be inserted without changing the F-curve shape.
Okay, I gotta check something out here. I need to compare some notes right now about models because I don't recall. Wow.
Oh no.
Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Open recent. Open.
I'm not sure if we went over the notes of the 2.9 to see what we're capable of with that.
Well, I have 2.9 right now. I guess we could look over that and see how it might be.
Yeah, I'll just briefly look at these.
Sweet.
Motion blur in ED has been completely rewritten from scratch, adding support for mesh deformation, hair, and subframe accumulation for better precision. Faster motion blur. Intel Embry is now used for ray tracing on that CPU, which significantly increases cycle performance in scenes with motion blur. Denoise everywhere. In 2.9, you can use the denoiser interactively in the 3D viewport as well as for final renders. So just like open image noise for the new denoise.
try new things. Oh, that is the worst line you can give to
We'll be back. The new Shadow Terminator offset setting helps you to avoid shading artifacts with smooth normals on low poly meshes. Farewell blotchy shading.
Oh, that'll be nice. Blotchy shading on what, though? I guess is the question. Eyelid, eyelash. Oh wow, 1 to 300. 1 to negative 300. Is that how I did it? I just changed the variables. I guess I did, right? So I could just. Ah, so it doesn't switch immediately. So you get a little bit of the travel. That's what I want. Okay, so at least I know how I did it. That's good.
Keep your normals, mesh normals are now properly preserved when using rip, delete, dissolve, and night tools.
0 to 1. Okay, so eyelid is 0 to 300, and the other one was eyelash L was 1 to 300. They're opposite directions. All right. That way they never occupied the same space. That makes sense. So eyelash disappears and reappears, and that's good. So let's do that. ¿Cómo?
I can't believe that Blender is still a open source
I'm
system.
glad
how
that
much
it-
they add to this.
right? But it makes sense because they added this stuff over several years, so it's not like they were on everybody's timeline.
Maya had it from the get-go, but Blender like adds it over time.
Yeah, I think that's what you're paying. You're paying for in time what Maya people pay for in money. They do all that rapid development and whatnot, QA testing. Blender took a long time to get to this user interface that's supposed to be more beginner-friendly than 2.79 was. And I'll be honest, I don't know.
Apparently, they go off of donations.
Yeah, you can donate to the Blender Foundation. Also, charitable donations, you can give money to them. Recently, what was it? Not recent, like last year sometime, it was either Epic Games or somebody, or who gave them a bunch of money. I don't know which company, but they donated to the Blender Foundation like a whole lot of money. Hello, Christmas Animator. What's good? Welcome to the Variable Productivity Livestream. Yes. So, so like over time, people have been donating to it, and one day it'll probably be getting closer to industry standard. There have been entire movies made in Blender that have been on Netflix. I still haven't seen that movie. I think it's called Next Gen or something like that, but I hear it's pretty good. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. So this would be left eyelid, and then left eyelash would also have the same paste driver.
Christmas Animator?
Hello. Yes.
Fantastic.
All right.
I need to turn this layer down.
So, okay, left eyelid was what? It was... Left eyelid was 0 to negative 300. And then left eye threshold for eyelash was 1.
Rocket Pal. Since you're in college, don't you mess with like any other of those expensive programs like Maya and all that?
I believe so.
Yeah, I've had to work with Maya while I was at college, but because I'm at home, I basically have free range on what I use to get my 3D animation projects done. And I grew up with Blender, so that's what I'm most comfortable with because I kept experimenting on my own.
Right. That makes sense. I'll surely donate to Blender. My animations
which is
make
why
enough
I got
money.
so mad when
Cool.
they switched over to 2.8 because they basically messed up my entire knowledge of the system.
Oh no!
My
Which
school
is
uses
why
Maya
I'm
and it
still-
sucks.
And that's why I'm using 2.79 when I'm doing like full-fledged projects.
Oh, you're talking about... Oh! When you're talking about 2.79, you're talking about the older one, and for that...
Yeah.
I remember when we were doing the that trailer for Tales of Adventure Armada, I refused to use 2.8 because, like, it was still, like, not there yet. It was still buggy, and I couldn't trust it. It was also a test version of it. So I was like, well, we're going to use this in 2.79 because I know 2.79 is stable, and I understand how to use it better, and I didn't want to learn to do new things. I have changed my mind only because they're not going to continue updating 2.79 with all those new goodies that you're getting over here in 2.9.
Yeah, and also the possibilities of plugins.
Yeah. So, yeah, and it's more sturdy, and, like, I'm gradually getting into it. But I want to start doing, like, more technical stuff with my models and whatnot. I want it to become more of a... Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I want. It disappears. It's not exactly perfect, but the eyelash goes away, and I can get the
I'm actually
in
gonna
between.
look up some expert Blender add-ons. If there's anything you could find.
There are some nice ones. And then the viewer can only barely tell that the things disappear in between frames. 2.7 was a nightmare for me. Fair enough. You were saying your school uses Maya. Okay. Is that like animation college that you go to, Christmas animator?
What college does it go to?
No, I'm just asking if it is a college that they go to that uses Maya. I'm just asking. Because there's high schools that have animation programs or modeling programs. I remember mine, when I was back in high school, had like a thing. There was like a little game development club, and they were playing around with Maya. And I didn't. And I was all like, thinking back on it now, it would have been perfect for me to actually start getting into that back then. I was playing around with Maya, but I didn't really get into it. Maya costs money. Yep, animation career in Mexico. There's only 3 of those. Oh, I see. Cool,
Are
excellent.
you moving to the States soon?
Or finding a nice job in Mexico is perfectly fine. This man. Okay, moving to the next thing. I'm happy about this though. This is looking good. Grab along the Z-axis. Back to work. Deedly-doo, deedly-doo.
I found a neat add-on.
Oh, you did, eh?
Topo Flow.
Makes retopology easier. There was this. Okay, there's an add-on that I kind of do want. Someone, I think, who was it who showed it to me? Let me see if I can find it real quick. It was on Discord, in my DMs. One of my commissioner, actually, one of them, showed me this thing. I was like, that would actually be super useful. Professor Q showed it to me. It was this thing for hard surfaces. Yeah, grid modeler. And like, it's like a little modeler and add-on that allows you to kind of like make models with just drawing it. Like, kind of like, I don't know if you can see you can't see my screen until it gets there. But essentially, if you watch the stream here, it kind of allows you to make things like hard surface shapes and edit them.
Could you just like DM it to me?
I will. In fact, that would make more sense if I did that. Let me copy this. It's on Gumroad.
Because right now my screen is at 120p.
Fair enough.
Oh,
I'll put
no.
it in meaty. I'll put it in muties. Enjoy. It's in the muties now.
Okay.
I don't think I'll be able to find a nice job in Mexico. Either move to USA, since I'm known for doing racist memes, so I'll just be a hobo. Oh, that's okay. You'll fit right in.
Nope.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, this man.
Oh, yeah. Insane.
Like you're like a paycheck away from being a hobo. Don't even try. Don't tempt fate. Anyway, I put it in the muties. Let me. The guy Silver. We're not in a meeting.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, I think it's pretty neat. Anyway, I want to be able to. Oh. So I'll just be a hobo. Okay, let's see here. Grid modeler, tails. Okay, let's get back to work here. Too much stuff.
How helpful would this be for you?
I don't know. I'm interested in it just because, like, it's like $7, and also, I'm trying to think of things. I usually bulk at making furniture and like machines. So I was thinking if I had this, it might make it a little easier. My workflow might be simplified by that, just because I wouldn't have to write. I wouldn't have to do a lot of work. I mean, maybe I would still, but it made hard surface objects. I don't do so many of those. Like, I do mostly characters and organic shapes. Not that I can't make props. It just looked like that might make my workflow a little easier. Maybe. I don't know. I'm also very, very set in my ways. I much prefer just extruding things out. I just like to try it, I guess, is what I'm saying. Maybe if I wanted to make like a big spaceship or some sort of, if I wanted to make like a little model or something for a stand-in for a prop that was going to be in our game, that would be like the easiest probably way to do it. Just do like little cut drawings. We need it to look like that. And I'm like, oh, it's a triangle thing. Everything's gonna be triangle things. Anyway, back to what I was doing, which was anyone's guess. So that's good. Bottom lid doesn't need to have nearly that much complication to it. We just go to the ooh, doo 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 doo. Yeah. You made that rig, or it's an add-on? So it's based on the Rigify add-on, and I have been modifying it over time. I'm likely to kind of stop using it, though, in the future, because recently I've kind of gotten wise to the, or more like, I've come to accept, what was it called? The Auto Rig Pro rig add-on, which is more, what's the word I'm looking for? More robust, and my animators like it more. So for our project, the animators have enjoyed using it more. So I'm probably going to use that one more frequently in the future. But these rig and this model, when I put them up on my Patreon page, that's going to be like one of the last ones that rig that way, I think. Windows Vista is good. It's all a corporate scam. Also, AMD is greater than Intel. All right. Literal garbage thoughts from Literal Garbage. Cool. I'm messing around. That's messed up and not true. Right. That starts like that. So I'm gonna actually go to 10. These characters are only different.
2D animator, and we have a 3D animator in the chat right now. But Rodolus is not an animator himself, but he's getting there.
Your animators? Dude, are you like freaking Pixar? No, I'm not an animator. We are a fan game team, nascent company, Monday maybe. But right now we are working on specific
Two Bird Studios.
This should be an interesting conversation because Katon is dead set on Armada Studios, and I can't wait to have that conversation where we decide what we'll actually be called. But Two Bird Studios.
I'm pretty sure Armada is probably already taken. It's such a simplistic word.
It is.
What if we get investors and they're just like, this is going to be the name, we don't care what you say?
Investors don't typically do that unless you have a name that's like some sort of a offensive slur. I don't think they would. Butt toucher studio. Like, no, we can't. We gotta change that. We gotta change that right now. But yeah, they probably wouldn't do that. The idea though is that one day we would actually form ourselves into our own, video game studio, making games that people would pay money for. Right now, we're working on a fan project called Tales of Adventure Armada. Link in the description. It's not actually. I should probably put the link somewhere. But it looks pretty interesting. I may want to join for experience. If there's no slavery. Well, slavery, how do you mean? Because no one's getting paid. But if you... It's all... We're all working... It's like we're working on it for experience. We're doing it... We're not being... It's voluntary, though. If you mean by slavery, like we're just making you do stuff and like trying to control your life, no.
We're not horrible people.
We're moderately okay-ish, but kind of bad people. No.
Wow.
So normal. Right there in the middle. No, but the idea there, though, is that we're a pretty motivated team. We do a pretty good job, I'd like to say. Let's see here. I'm laughing. But yeah, so that's kind of where we are right now. But if you're interested in joining the project, by all means, drop by our Discord. The link to, I think, Project Armada is in the description, but I'll put it into the chat here. And show us some of your work. If you do 3D animation, or you do any kind of work in 3D, we'd love to see it. We are always looking for new talent.
You need to worship Sonic the Hedgehog.
You don't have to worship Sonic the Hedgehog. That's a misconception of the team. You must pay obeisance to him. You must, of course, respect him when he enters the room. But you do not have to worship him. He doesn't like it when you do that. He often kills people on sight if he sees them even so much as curtsy to him. He will tear your limbs off. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. It's not a pretty sight. And this music starts playing as you die.
It's scary.
So well, Your life is forfeit. Sonic has
Never
ripped
finished
your
Sonic the
limbs
Hedgehog?
off.
Great, you're hired.
I have. Anyway, let me send you a link here to the thing, if you're interested for real. Notification settings. Invite people.
There you go again, listening to your Korea Boo music.
Korea Boo? Are you talking to me right now?
Who names their
No, I'm talking to my wife. She's one of those people.
She's a K-pop stan. That's cool.
K-pop fan?
That you can be a K-pop stan. We stan all stands here, except for stands for certain things. Never mind. You know what? I'm gonna stop it right there. Temporary members. Post that right there. Yeah, no genuflecting. Absolutely. We're a genuflect-free organization. All right. Why'd I open this page? Okay. Anyway, that's a link to Project Armada. That's our where we kind of get our Discord server. If you're interested, take a look. Join the club. Show us some of your 3D animation or anything like that, and we'll run it by Rocket Pal, and then he will be like, "No, I am the only one. I am the only animator." Anyway, let's see.
Except I won't say that because I don't want to end up doing all the animation.
Right, because we're trying to avoid the slavery thing that was mentioned earlier. Absolutely obsolete. Whatever. Don't listen to me. I'm done.
Yeah, don't listen to him.
Except, of course, you have to listen to me. I'm the director. Co-director, but still.
That horrible laugh.
It's a beautiful laugh. What are you talking about? Everyone likes that laugh. My mommy says it's the most cherubic and beautiful laugh she's ever heard. PJ squared. Okay. I guess I just send my portfolio to the admin. You can put your your link to your portfolio into the tryouts channel, animator tryouts, and we'll take a look at it. Animation tryouts.
There you go. I added you in the server so you'll know where to post it.
Cool. We're looking forward. Wait,
That's
did you?
not where I meant to post it.
3D animations, not 3D Oops.
Dummy.
There's a lot of tryout channels. I mean, there's some. There we go. Why in the world was... Okay. Yes. But, we're looking forward to seeing that. I'm going to get some work done.
Oh, she's a goat now. She's eating.
Back to work. What was I looking at?
The
Bottom
background is
right.
gonna look so amazing.
It does. Wait,
I'm gonna,
you're drawing your own, right? That's what I'm assuming.
yeah, I'm drawing my own. I'm using this picture as reference, and then I'm gonna dump this in Animator, and then animate Amy and all that.
Awesome. It's good to get that kind of experience because we do need more concept artists who do backgrounds. That's gonna be great. Not animators and concept
Expert
artists.
at modeling or animating, but my level of experience is above average. That's okay. None of us knows what we're doing.
Yeah, we need people to be able to help. So it doesn't. You don't need to be like a professional. We're not asking for professional level. We're asking for, you know, a can-do attitude, the good amount of ability, the willingness to learn new things, and most importantly, you let us know if you're going to be, like, gone for a few days or something like that, because we need to be able to know if you're working on stuff. Oh, 2D's like your main? Fair enough. Also, I hope that you just don't post them in the server. Will be for the inward memes are fine as long as they're not in the server. I don't care what you otherwise. Okay, let's see here. Wait. What happened to my thing? What? Oh, Oh, okay. Okay. I thought I ruined something. Did he post yet? Okay, nothing yet.
Zero list, if you just stream, people will come knocking at our door. That's a good thing I convinced you.
Oh, okay. This man is out here because he wants that credit. I get it. I'll let you even take the credit. That's fine. I don't need credit. I need this game project to be successful. So yes, allow Katon to take all the credit except for, you know, he's not going to call himself a 3D modeler on the project unless he wants to. Do you want to? No.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Like, oh, I want to be. Oh, you know what? I never. We never.
No.
He's like, haha, no, no.
Nay, I say.
Nay, nay. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I've already forgotten. Doesn't matter. I'll remember it later.
Your toenail shot all the way over there. You think I didn't hear that?
Did it work? Wait, what? Bottom lid, right? I gave it to the bottom lid. Maybe I didn't. My bad. Oh, that's why. I didn't give it to the right bone, bottom lid. That L.
Yay.
Yay! Take a look here.
And then I wanted to draw tails up here, but
Yeah, like, you know, just remember to follow the terms and conditions of the server. I think you should be fine, Christmas Animator. And one of the Z-axis here. Yeah, that's enough. That's good. She's working. Interesting how that didn't really change the balance either.
boom, 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 boom.
Looking forward to seeing what you can do. Alright, back to work.
Yes, I'm dying
Okay.
to see some of your work. I wonder what you can possibly bring to us.
What can you bring? Will you bring the Pringles?
Man, what the hell is that? Your icon is crazy.
Look, seems like a good projects to learn from. Yeah, that's what we're all about over here. Learning how to do stuff, getting good.
His icon. Oh, you're part of Sonic Paradox? You ever did before?
What did you say? You dropped out.
Me?
Oh. Okay. Christmas Animator, there are rules in this Discord server, as Rodeless just mentioned, so it's actually a family-friendly community. Friendly enough, yeah.
Some of us are.
I mean, when I think about it, you don't ever actually post in the public chat normally, unless it's like a piece of art, so it's usually pretty family-friendly, even from you.
There's a reason why I don't post in the public.
He doesn't want the public to know what he is. He's a monster. He's a Jaeger monster. Alright. I need to get bottom lid, top lid R. Okay, top lid R is going to be kind of taking a... Why are these so far apart? Oh, I know why.
What color is this? Like a lightish blue? Let's hope we can all be friends. I think we'll all be friends and very successful. We're on this
Absolutely.
project, we can build a portfolio.
Yeah, build a portfolio, have a nice little curriculum vitae, show the world what we can do together and all that.
Project. We are superior in every way.
Absolutely. The world needs to know that we ain't messing around. We're much like the Spaceballs of yore.
You said Spaceballs?
Yeah.
What?
Like the song The Spaceballs? We don't mess around. We're the Spaceball. You haven't heard that? Fair enough. I'll have to play it for you sometime. There's a whole song, man. It's
Only you would listen to Spaceballs.
not just me. Also, whoever wrote it, I think, probably did as well. Wait a minute. Oh no. Bottom lid.
If this wasn't Roller Stream, I can almost guarantee you nothing that came out of my mouth would be family friendly. Period.
Yeah, pretty much. Except for his conversations about the Sonic community, right? Everyone loves that. I'll show them the superpower of teamwork.
When's Black Friday?
There is no
Friday?
Black Friday this year. It's just an extension. It's just like an extended Black Friday week.
Oh, that's today.
Yeah, Black Friday's always the day after Thanksgiving. I thought you were kidding. Fair enough.
These people act like people got money. Ain't nobody got money.
I mean, most of us don't. But if you're a PS5 scalper, you had money. And then you spend it all on PS5s. And no one's going to buy from you.
$600 a week that the government was giving us. They was just saving that up for the PlayStation.
That's a stupid point. Dumbest thing I've ever heard. Anyway, hang on just a second. Let me... No, I'm not hungry. Crazy. Alright, sit back down and get work done. Though I will be probably making a smoothie later to get rid of all this excess fruit in my house before it goes bad.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's been sitting in my fridge for a while. And I
Oh.
need to puree that mess. It's like, it's still good, but it looks ugly, and you don't want to eat ugly fruit, so you just put it into the blender, and it's like, it doesn't matter what it looked like. It's all mush now. That's You bought a Virtual Boy, eh? Talk about being broke.
I think I'm gonna get rid of that tree back there. Whatever. I don't want any trees in here.
Alright then, let's see here. Back to work. Bottom lid.r.
What I should do, I should also do that for the chair. Yes. I don't know how much detail to put here.
This should not be taking me this long. Top lid.r.
Let me do this.
Okay. Top lid.r.
Where is this island? Will Mario be in this game?
That's a good question. He is the final boss. Tails will defeat him in single combat with the traditional
We here at Project Armada does not support Nintendo in any of their endeavors.
I mean, I like their games. I don't like them as a company. It's unfortunate. If only they had the grace of most companies their size. Yeah, the last thing we need to do is put Mario in our game so Nintendo can surreptitiously find it and destroy it. Like, ah! Just blow it up. Forever.
There will go all of our hard work just to use a simple character or some sort of music. Our whole entire project will be destroyed.
Basically. Left eyelid.
Where are these?
Let's see here. Boy.
I'm gonna.
Not with questions like that, I'll tell you that right now. Let's see here.
You have privileges? Man, we're in America, not you. But us.
Do I have privileges? Oh, man. I didn't know he was a meme lord. Whoops, whatever. Edgy guy. FC toplid.r. Update dependencies.
And paper off some of these clouds as well.
The answer is no,
Wow.
Christmas. That's just all I've got to say about that. Update. Update dependencies. Let's take a look at this. Let's see if it worked. Sega Saturn.
I remember those.
5 years away from entering the 21st century. Wait. Oh, I didn't do the bottom lid, did I? Oopsie, 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 oops. That's my bad.
Oh no!
Time for edification. Alright. I mean, you could also link us, just send a link to the stuff that you've done in the past to the thing, but sure. Go to bed. Also, yeah, it's like at 1:35 in the afternoon here, which means if you're in Mexico, you're 3 hours behind us, which means, it's the morning. You should just, I guess, go back to sleep. Because you were
really
clearly
need
not
to
ready
talk
for the
about
day. Oh, it's not that hard, especially if it's all on the same continent. So now I wonder. I'm gonna pretend to remove that thing. Okay. Okay, let's see here.
Spray deviation. I'm trying not to have a lot of particles. It's particle density.
Hey, how's it going, Sugar Cube? Thanks a lot. Just finishing up this this here model with its rig and things like that. Almost done. Just want to make sure that it is completed to the standard that is Really? Oh, right. Okay. That's why, because this goes in a different direction. Oopsie doo. It's a little bit. Usually, my models have their eyes closed all the time, but in this particular situation, they start with their eyes open, just so it's easier for me to do the blink thing. But I'll work on that in the future. Maybe more cool. Alright.
This is a great looking beach, I suppose.
You suppose?
Sure.
Let's take a look at that. What does that look like? I can't see it. Give me a second. Whoa. Everybody. Why are their eyes closed? Usually I have the default position for models having their eyes closed. That's just how I usually do it. So I just open up the eyes and that kind of stuff. In this case, the eyes are open because of their sort of different type of shape. And also the fact that I have eyelashes that become visible or become invisible when the eye closes. So I can have like this big eyelash that kind of fills up the eye corners, which is not my usual style. So you'll see as I close that, it disappears and goes up there. I could have done it the opposite way as well, but it's just a lot easier for me to do it this way because it's a default position and don't have to worry about stuff kind of disappearing and then it being too terribly obvious that when you're moving the eyes that the lash is popping in. Like, it's gonna be obvious to anyone who's paying attention, but, you know, just wanted to hide it. I don't know if my explanation makes any sense.
I'm gonna go make us some lunch. About time got in the kitchen. You wanna get food?
Anyways,
To look around, supersonic racing, I am gonna eat all of your cheese. You cannot ever freaking stop me.
Very fat.
Not even if you ask me, please. I mean,
You have a character named the Bree.
Debris. Oh, yes.
debris.
Right. He's talking about Bree, the birdly bird. He's all like, I just found out today that Brie is a type of cheese. But yeah. Yes.
What?
Yeah, it's a type of cheese. Stinky cheese. Brie.
Ugh.
I hear it's good, but I've never had it, so I can't say. I mean, all
Why
cheese.
did anyone tell me?
I don't know. Because it's
Now
not.
it sticks.
It sticks. Oh, well, I think it's fine
They're
to.
making fun of her for being named after smelly cheese.
No. Maybe one or two people will do that, and then everything else will be like, I don't know. Something else.
Really have to put in more saturated colors on here to make it really stand out.
Alright, then. Let's see here. Browse.
You said you was gonna also work on some personal projects?
Yeah, after I'm done with this. I'm almost done with this thing. Like right now.
Like
At
that
least-
Sonic and Sally thing?
Oh my goodness. That would be too tough to get into right now just because that thing needs a lot of work before it's ready to go. Like, it needs concept art. It's a huge undertaking. It needs a storyboard and to be animated. The models, of course, can be made by me, but it's just like the amount of disciplines that would need to come together to make Sonic and Sally work. A little bit too much to get into one stream. I'd actually have to plan that one out and figure out how I would attack that. Because the only thing I have for that right now is a written out script of events,
Okay.
and it's a lot. It's a lot. So I was actually thinking I'd work on the little Sally from Knothole model as my personal project for right now.
Ooh.
Because I like that design a lot. And then, I don't know. It depends on which one I want to do first. Because I really would kind of like to start working on Shout. I know, though, today I have like a guy coming over, I think, to fix some thing with my shower. That's my landlady is having some kind of repair dude come over, so I may not be able to run the stream as long as I usually do. But I know I'll definitely be done with it.
What's wrong with your shower?
It's broken. I just realized I'm the biggest channel on the team, so I guess promoting the game will also be my thing. You got any programmers on the team? We do have programmers. We have, at this moment, 4. One who does most of the work, and then 2 other guys who are really busy, and then 1 dude who just joined, so he can't be asked to do very much yet because we haven't really brought him in on everything. But we do have programmers on the team. One of the only reasons we're able to kind of keep moving forward on all these other ends. Because I'm a modeler, Cat Tom's a concept artist, Rocket Pow here is an animator, and a concept artist, and a modeler type. He does a lot of things.
Many things.
He's many things. Jack of all trades, master of a lot of them, actually. Wow.
Be afraid of my impeccable skills.
Better watch out for my skills. They pay the bills around here, my dude.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh. I mean, what do you mean, yeah, right?
Like I have all these useless skills that don't pay no bills.
Oh,
Hey, that rhymes.
honestly. When you are commissioned, do you keep the model when done, or do you delete it? I keep them. Because I reserve, like, it's part of the terms and conditions of my my commissions. Like, I keep models, and I might render them at some point in the future. I might use them for anything that I want to use them for. But yeah, that's usually, yeah, like, and also sometimes my commissioner asks for like something to be fixed, something that I didn't catch, or maybe they accidentally, like one of my commissioners accidentally deleted the model that I gave them, and they couldn't find it, and like. It's good to have it so I can give it to them again, just in case. So yeah, I hold on to the models. Another one of the terms. It's not a hard set rule, but I put it on my Patreon page as well, so people can download it as well. If though the commissioner is paying enough and they don't want me to do that, then we don't have to do that. But usually, I just share everything that I make after a certain period of time. Also, I don't want to throw them away. Each one of them has like a sentimental value to me because, of course, they are the culmination of effort and work that I did, and I don't want to just throw that out. They take a while to make. Like, not normally. Usually, the amount of time I spent on Clara and Casey, and recently, what's the thing, Professor Q. That does not normally take that long. I just had a really crappy year this year. Usually I would have been done with those things within a month of me starting the project. Like, it usually doesn't take me longer than 2 weeks to make a model. It's not been great. But I'm getting better. I'm coming out that funk, you know what I'm saying? Doing more of these streams, working on stuff. Sitting at a page for hours upon hours. Let's see here. Bottom lip. Bottom lip.
When is Rocket Pow ever going to take commissions?
When he gets
I
that.
mean, I could do like small commissions, like after my classes are done.
Yeah, see, he's got a plan. Location. Bottom lip. Wow. Bottom lip. And then brow.m for some reason is on the side.
Wow.
That's not called bottom lip? What is this called? What is this bone called? Tell me, what is this bone called? No, it's FC bottom lip. That's what I grabbed. Alright, so because the textures are on, it goes slower. Let me just do it without it. I don't need the textures for that. I'd like it to open faster than that.
Yeah, I suppose that looks a little bit better.
Move this off. Oh my goodness, really?
Great. I'm gonna add more trees in the background. Really make it pop instead of it looking so flat. What the hell?
Mouth open. Alright, cool. Bottom lip. I don't understand.
You should have seen it. I was dominating it Among Us yesterday.
Oh, so they weren't using cheats that day, huh?
No, I was actually in a really nice group of people.
Cool. Local space. Good. That's Y location. Value bottom lip. Is this thing perhaps flipped over? Oh, it just doesn't move very much. Alright, so I can just change the number to like something like -20.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. This doesn't need to be visible because he doesn't have a bottom jaw bone, so I'll just delete it.
Sonic characters must be hard to like rig,
Oh, how do you mean?
like because of the non-existent necks and the non-existent, I guess, jaw? Question mark.
Well, okay, so when I usually do it, normally I don't make characters with necks this long, but I mean I have made characters with necks before, but no neck is not a problem because you can just sort of assume that the neck is inside of their body somewhere, and actually makes it a little bit easier. But here, you know, you just kind of got her neck up there, and then. But imagine this wasn't here, then you would just rotate her head, right? You just rotate that. You just grab that, no. But when it comes to the jaw, I don't usually put a bone in the jaw. The jaw is usually controlled by a shape key. So like her mouth opens, right? Because what the heck? Oh, I thought those were another pair of teeth in her mouth. Okay, man, I was about to be upset. I'm like, when what? That's her tongue. Okay. Woof. Turn it up. Anyway, actually, you know what? Top jaw needs to be fixed because I know it's backwards right now. No, it isn't. Actually, it's like 10. Yeah, teeth go up. Yeah. La, la, la. I don't need that. Looking pretty good here. Grab these here. One of the other good things about this is like the I can set those to set the brows to contort with the eyelashes. Only thing, of course, is a lot of these don't overlap very well. So, like her eyelids, when I grab those, why isn't that happening? What's happening?
Scary.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. That's why. Her eyelids. They don't necessarily match as well, but they do pop in at around an okay-ish place. But now I got a problem here, don't I? That is definitely poking through her head.
Oh no.
Oh no. I mean, you start wondering at what point that would happen, but it's not impossible to imagine that that would occur, so... what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make some changes.
Just work the way you want them to.
Well, you know, because then I would be happy, and that's not acceptable. Messing around, of course. It's not the worst thing ever. See what had happened here. It's a little harder to edit these things once I have so many vertices on there. What I think I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to bring out the... Gonna bring out that portion of the head a bit by grabbing it. Oh, you're kidding. Turn off the X mirror, because that's just going to ruin things. Oh my gosh. Alright, that's a little bit better. So we're gonna do here.
See my stream because I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, it stopped, so I closed it. Do you want me to open it back up?
Sure.
There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, I love this theme. Whoop! Da, 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 da. I'm Eggman, yeah. Yeah, yes. I'm so cool, everyone thinks I'm bad.
Sonic music?
To the bone. Yes, I am. You don't hear that? It's on the stream.
Who listens to Sonic music?
You? On your streams? Don't even try that.
That's because that's the only music that won't get copyrighted.
That's not true. I listen to other music from other games. That as long as they're not Nintendo, it's fine.
As long as they're not Nintendo.
Like, I could do Horizon Zero Dawn, Kingdom Hearts, provided the song's not from Utada Hikaru, but everything else is just like,
Kingdom Hearts allows the music?
yeah, it does. I mean, Disney even allows music to be played, and they say, like, hey, we're gonna collect your ad revenue, but they don't block it. I mean, that's a small price to pay. I mean, I currently don't make any money off of my YouTube presence, and probably won't for a long time. But, you know, I'm cool with them taking it because it's their music, but just to shut it down entirely, that's always been calm down. It ain't that serious. But maybe it is.
YouTube is so nerve-wracking. It's not even funny.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Bada 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 juice. Da 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 da. I am the Sonic Man.
Have you ever actually tried to do YouTube full-time?
Oh no, I haven't. Usually, I honestly don't think I want to do YouTube full time. Like, maybe if I got a little taste, maybe a little money comes in, I might go like, ooh. But I know that I don't like to sit around editing videos yet, like a lot. Like sitting through it and going through all the footage. I don't dislike it. I guess it's just one of those things that I'm not comfortable with. Because I think much like Blender, I didn't used to do Blender at all, and then I was like, maybe I'll do Blender, maybe I'll do it, and then one day I sat down and I did it. I'm like, oh, I like doing this actually, and it just changed. It had to. Excuse me. Ooh, big arms. Hey. Woo, boom, 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 boom. Wah, 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 wah. I don't know why it's like that. That's so weird. What? Ba, 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 ba. I don't like that it says 0.5. Like, why is it like? Sure, it's really, really, really close to 0, but it isn't exactly 0, and that's kind of bugging me a little bit. But oh well. New shape for mix.
Can't believe you know these songs by heart. Shame.
Oh my goodness. This song is good. How about I not know this song by heart? Calm down. Nah, mirror shape key. Oh lord, no, that's not acceptable. Well, you know what? We're just gonna have to live with the fact that it looks weird and different. I don't care. Whittle, 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 waddle, woodle. Goodbye. That's not happening, I guess.
You're so much my woman.
Top lid.
I appreciate women. I promise.
Sure. Everyone believed that. Yeah. Kingdom Hearts. Sonic the Hedgehog. You know. What's up?
I got a nice tuna melt to keep me going.
Keep you going. Keep the brain juices flowing too. Yeah. Don't give up on the tuna melt. You'll never forgive yourself.
Why are you singing?
Just keeping the vibe going, my dog.
My dog.
My dude, my guy, my bro, my hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, what?
we have plenty of rocks on this beach now. Beautiful.
Yeah, grab on the y-axis.
So this background is done, I suppose. It'd be better. Oh, nothing like a nice baked tuna melt.
Tell me more about the tuna melt. I need to know the details.
It melts in your mouth.
That's good. If it melted anywhere else, it'd be no good.
The other day when I was animating,
Uh-huh.
Animate destroyed itself several times.
Oh no. Hate it when that happens. Were you at least able to save some stuff?
A majority of what I did was destroyed.
Oh,
So
man.
I had the settings, the auto save settings changed to every 3 minutes instead of every 10 minutes.
That's prudent. Good move. You don't even know what my interval is set to here on Blender. It's not the worst thing ever.
This is great. Got that background done. Now I'm going to paint her, what is this called? Lounge chair.
Okay, cool. Hit that save button, my dude. Okay, feeling good. Alt grab, Alt R, Alt scale. I feel we're pretty Gucci right now. Turn off the axis. I don't need that anymore. Right? Yeah.
And I did 2 keyframes. I think I'm going to do another keyframe.
Good. Alright, let's see. Little prelude song and then the actual song. It's pretty neat.
Beautiful.
Up and down and all around. Up and down. Something.
Did you go to your family's house for Thanksgiving?
I did. It was a small gathering, though. It was just my mom and her husband. Everyone else we met on Zoom. We talked to different members of the family across the country that way. Had a nice little spread. It was neat. It was a modest event. But they felt pretty safe. They felt pretty safe around me because I get COVID tested like almost all the time. Like every week. And so if I catch ill, it's from them, and they've been living with it. But yeah. So it was nice though to hang out. It's not like I don't hang out from time to time with them, but it's it's nice to have dinner with the fam. Talk to my sisters and grandmother, both of them actually, from both sides of my family. And yeah, it was a nice affair. Nice little thing. We brought my computer over there, cooked it up to their TV so they could see everybody on the screen.
That's nice.
Yeah. It was cool. And like I was gonna ride my bike over, my mom's like, "Oh no, I'll drive you." So yeah, she picked me up in the car. It was,
Any fancy dishes your mother is known for?
well, she does a nice greens. What do you think? My mom. But it's kind of like my dad's recipe, but she knows how to do it pretty good. And she does really good macaroni and cheese, but she kind of like catered a lot of that stuff. She just sort of got it from some other place. It was delicious, though. Oh, we had like smoked turkey wings, so that was very nice. She had slow cooked them in a crock pot after they'd been smoked, and it was just it was delicious.
Oh my God.
Oh my
That sounds
goodness.
amazing.
It was. I'd never had that before. I mean, I've had smoked turkey wings. They sell them in the store all the time. But I don't usually put them, I don't slow cook them. I just, well, they're already cooked, so I just heat them up and eat, or just eat them. I don't even heat them up. But, yeah, so it was nice. It was very nice. I bought some Kadem, some kosher grape juice. And it's very rich grape juice, though. So they put some water in it. Highly acidic. You don't drink too much of that stuff. Unless you want to have, like, acid reflux the next day. It's very tasty. It's a lovely drink. It's very thick. Rich. Alright. Let's see the RKRFK switch for the fingers. I'm sort of amazed that there's no IKFK switch for the legs. I just didn't include that in this thing. And I guess it doesn't really matter. But that's something I usually include nowadays in my stuff. Check the eyes real quick, make sure they work.
Did you bring any dishes?
No, I was not asked to, and I really have no space to cook food. That's one of the unfortunate things about my apartment. Like, I really don't have any place to make anything or keep it. So I didn't. Next time, though, I will be in a different apartment and have the facilities necessary to actually prepare food, and we'll bring it. Okay, looks good. Eyes are working. Everything seems to be functioning pretty nominally. Alright, cool. I think we can call
That's
it...
really creepy.
Oh, what was? Or her face? Up and down and all around. Right. Up and down and ain't around. Nothing gets left behind. Okay. Alright, cool. I'm happy. Let's change the stuff out down here. Remove any materials that I'm not using. Up and down and all. You know what I don't have, actually, when I look at this in textured mode? Some of these things aren't textured. There's no tongue. Let's add a little Fresnel to this model. I like to add a little Fresnel. That looks a little bit strange.
What other free modeling softwares have you used, if any?
Before Blender, I think I was at one point interested in Make Human, but it's not really modeling software. It just generates human shapes, and it's really lousy. Free modeling software, none. I mean, I know there's probably stuff out there, but I can't actually think of off the top of my head what else you can make things in 3D that's free. Besides the little little Microsoft modeling stuff. You know, the little 3D model tool that Windows comes with? Never used it.
Yes, yeah.
I don't even know if it's used for modeling other than moving little primitives in, or if you already have a model, I think that's what it's for. Yeah. Oh yeah. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, got to follow my rainbow.
What a phenomenal singer.
Thank you. What lies ahead? Only one way to find out. I'll keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead. Just be what you can see. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Follow me. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, prove it to you. Follow me. Ugh. Got that auto-tune though. Everyone likes it. Live and learn.
Got no worth of options, only one thing to do.
Kinda hate that this thing is not named Clara Fur or Claire Body Textures. Follow me, set me free. Do you? Bapaga. Follow me. A.
So you never 100% did Sonic Generations?
I don't think I have now. Is it a worthwhile experience?
No.
Oh. I'm wondering if you might
Some
have.
of the missions are very tedious.
Yeah, that's believable. A lot of them are just, hey, run around here and jump up high, I guess. Enjoy. Follow me.
That one Vector mission always gets me to quit the game.
Oh wow, is it that bad, huh?
I don't know if I should draw the rest of this chair because you're not going to be able to see it. I don't think I should.
Oh, the rest of the what chair? Oh, that she's sitting on top of?
Yes.
Like, I mean, they won't be able to see it, but if you want to use it again, I don't know if you want to have that asset for later. But yeah, I feel like what you have here is probably fine. It convinces the viewer that she's sitting in a chair. How much longer are you gonna be on? Probably for the next hour or so. I'm depending on how things go.
Hopefully you'll be done with this model.
Oh, I'll be done with the model, absolutely. I'm not gonna be streaming it anymore. This model will be done by the end of the stream. You can take that to the bank. Woo!
I don't like this version.
You know, I can dig it. I can dig you not liking it. I can understand. It's kind of like, ooh, what are you doing? Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, prove it to you. Follow me. Yeah. Okay.
I'll cut on my fingers and Dorito dust is in there. I'm gonna turn into a chip.
All right.
You're not funny. I offered you a real laugh, and that's not good enough for you? Sure,
I
it was.
offered you a real laugh. another eye. Okay, no, that is.
Dude, I really like this song, this tune. This sounds like a Sonic adventure.
Welcome to a Sonic Adventure. It's a whole game, dog. Watch out.
Watch out.
You know, whatever. Forget I said anything.
Yeah, I'm posting a thing in the muties.
Alright. Oh, is this your
Man, where you
animation?
been?
He's been working on his thing in the muties.
It's a monkey.
Oh, well, this weekend is to
Pretty
have
nice
all the
looking
mechanics
monkey.
done. And
What's that for?
It's not for anything particular, I was just experimenting. I tried to make a shader that kind of mimics the Sonic Channel aesthetic.
Oh.
Am I close?
Hang on just a second. I'm reading some messages. I just got caught up in the programmer's hut. I've been added twice. Let me see. Look. Oh, this is the monkey thing? This is the shading that you were talking about?
Yeah.
It's so interesting, because I feel like it's one of those things I don't have like a definite, like I like it, right? It looks good. I think what we should do when it comes to art style stuff, especially when it's shaders, is bring in a bunch of different examples from other games that we might be thinking of when we're thinking of, like, in reference to this game, and then see what they did and see what we could do. Does that make sense? Because, yeah, this looks good, but I'm not set yet in my mind as to what I want for the style, I guess, if that makes any sense. But,
And so what do you want to do? Do you want to like actually test out these methods with using like the Tails model?
well, of course I do. Like, that's gonna be the final determinant, right? But I guess what I'm saying is it's one of those things that I'm not 100% set in my mind as to what I want it to look like, which is why I wanted to work with you guys at least to come up with a style that would look good. Like, we could take some games, reference those, and then take some 2D art, reference that, and then find a way to make that work in 3D. But when so sort of what Rockapal is doing, when we discuss it, and then we have a 3D a mock-up of what that would look like, and then we go like, yay or nay, does that still look good in our heads? Like, does what we were thinking look good here? That makes sense, or am I rambling again?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Alright. But so far, I think you're... Because you were trying to, Rocket Pal, get close to something that was the way it looked in that Hepkin drawing, right? If I'm not mistaken?
No, this one in particular was trying to mimic the Sonic Channel style.
Oh, Sonic Channel. Huh. Okay, I can see that then. Yeah, no, then you are close. All right, so I'm gonna take a moment to. Oh my goodness, there's so many messages coming in on Programmer's Hut. I got added twice. I gotta look at those real quick. But I'll look at those after I'm done with this. I'm gonna do some shading here. Okay. What are people saying in the chat, if anything? No, nothing. Perfect. Okay.
Nope.
It's best.
Who goes there? Oh.
Alright, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm thinking like next week on Monday or Friday, I'll get back in doing Project Armada streams as well, like in tandem with these, so that we can start doing Project Armada things like models and whatnot. Because I'm really amped to do like some more character models, get the ball rolling on there. Because I'd like to start doing promo art with those models. 'Cause I like doing promo art.
What do you think this is?
Oh, I know that's promo art. I mean, I imagine it's promo art. We're not using the Amy design in a vacuum. Just like, yeah, this is Amy. That's Amy for what? You're like, oh, I just wanted to do Amy on vacation during the winter. You know, everyone wants to think about summer right now. I mean, sure, I do, but also, it's a bit early. Missed out on summer, though. What was I doing just now? Clara Eyes. Yes. That looks better.
Ooh,
I like the
and can do,
Fresnel.
like an animation with birds.
That would be super cool. I can do like an animation of bird, or like get some models, and then do that like or drawing a representation of Scream standing in gigantic boots.
Oh, okay.
That'd be funny. Like,
Wait, what?
you know, the drawing that you did yesterday? Was it this morning? It was this morning. With Scream standing in the big old boots. Just do like a 3D version of that. There's a Scream in my boots. Alright.
They got big boots.
You're on your own, buddy. And the winner of the most obvious joke goes to Katon.
Wow.
Yeah. No, I said that. I did it. What are you gonna do now?
What a horrible friend you are.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Get
bad.
the boot!
Get the boot. Get the book. Get the book. Oh my goodness, that's from that movie.
I'll be right back. I need to fold my laundry.
Cool. 300.215.
Owen, are you there?
She's like muted and deafened, right? That's what she was earlier. Or maybe she
No, just
changed it.
muted. Because
Okay.
they was asking about the storyboards, correct?
Who was? When was? Oh
Was it
yeah,
James or
James Fractor did ask about the storyboards thing. I had asked her about it like a few days ago, and like about a day before he did, and I think she's working on it, but I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like it's cool. Either way, I'd love to see it, just to see like, you know, what we can expect from our lead storyboard artist.
Who is
But,
well educated.
Why
You know,
you
we'd
guys-
be hiring some really great people.
Why you guys say it
Well
like that?
educated.
You are well educated.
What do you mean?
The way it sounded almost like you're a very well educated person. It's like, thank you.
I mean, that's a good thing we have people with experience who
No,
don't
that's
mind
true.
working without pay.
Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, right. That's the other thing. But I think the other thing about it is they're well educated. They're working without pay because they know that they can't get a job until they have experience, and you can't get, you know, experience until you have a job. It's one of those loops. This is like, for a lot of people joining this project, I think it's their kind of, it's the way out. Like, I need to be able to get out of this stupid logical loop that every single company seems to want to put me in. It's like I don't have any experience, but I also don't have any. I can't get a job because of the experience thing. A lot of people
What happened to the good old days where you can like get a job out of college?
just walk out of college or high school like, I'm your man, and they just give you the job. Yeah, I don't know if those. I mean, they did exist. It's just no, you can't do them like that. Also, I think there's like a liability thing too.
A liability?
The company's like, we're trying to maximize profit. We don't want anyone who might just even suggest or think about taking a day off or spend any time in training. We want you to know absolutely everything when you join. Otherwise, what are we paying you for? I don't know. I have no idea how these people make decisions. Hasn't been like that for decades since PJ
They
Squared.
hired the wrong HR people.
Right? PJ knows what I'm talking about.
Decades.
Decades. I can dig it. Is that music? Is that supposed to do that? Was that supposed to slow down?
We were all lied to as kids. We're like, we're gonna turn 18,
graduate from a 4-year college and then get a job. Like, haha, sorry.
Yeah. It's no bueno.
4-year colleges, you mean millions and millions and thousands of dollars in debt?
Millions and thousands? I don't know. I don't know how you can get millions of dollars into student loan debt. Usually it doesn't cost that much, but I can understand where you're coming from. Being that... Uh-oh, my stream is... Uh-oh, my internet. Careful, everyone. The internet is starting to get a little weakish.
That was good music right here. What happened to Sonic music that used to sound like this?
Are you saying the Sonic music currently doesn't sound this good? Because I feel like that's a stretch. I feel like a lot of it sounds...
Current Sonic music sounds great. It just doesn't sound like this.
Okay, I can see that. It's got a different style to it. It's less,
It's when they start leaning into the nostalgia.
Yeah, this wasn't nostalgia. This was
when they think of
ska.
nostalgia, they think of 16-bit.
So,
You know, the only era that anyone has nostalgia for was the 16-bit era. No one was born in 2000. No one at all.
The world was dead in 2000.
The world just sort of like, you went
We
from
somehow
the
stayed in
1990
business despite that fact.
to 1999, 2000 is just like this dark ages that stretches until about 2012, and then Sonic.
It's like drawn out in crayon.
oh my god.
It wasn't. It what? What are you talking about? What? No,
Crossed out and said nothing.
nothing. What happened? Nothing.
Mr. Izuka? Yes.
Yeah.
Did you? You can't just cross out the timeline. Yes, I can.
Yes, I can. I do that all the time.
It's my project. I do what I want.
Oh no, that's how he talks. Like he just says that in English. My project. I do what I want. Man. Like, oh, why do you sound like that? Like, what do you mean?
So what should we do for the next game? I want more, but sir, I want more.
More what? More!
But sir, we can't control quality if all we want is more.
But I want it. Yeah. Thank you for coming to our TED Talk. Hey!
Sir, we're trying to sell this. No, it's for me.
Who's on the audio
No one
call?
else.
We've got Rocket Pow, Katon, and potentially Fallen. But I think she's not going to be speaking
She's
to us.
falling off.
She might be typing things in the... No, she's not typing anything. Okay. There's a lot of conversation going on. I really need to talk to the programmers. I'm getting kind of antsy here. I'm going to end the stream in about 20 minutes. Probably less than that now, because I'm really quite done with this. I'm very happy about that. Finally done with this project. Yeah.
So ask all the questions you can possibly think of in the next 20 minutes.
Or else I won't even answer them in the next stream. That's right. I quit. No. Let's end that. Pull that over there.
Bye.
Bye. The stream just ends there. Like, wow, whoa. And like, Rodolus 2 leaves Project Armada. Like, what? Why? I don't know. I was talking about doing a stream. Huh?
My project.
It's mine.
Yeah, no one's.
No one can have it. Only me.
If I can't have it, no one can.
Okay. Yes. Alright. Okay, let's take a look here. That's a spot. No, none of these are spotlights. I was about to say, how dare you with that spotlight garbage. Okay, cool. Oh, we're stealing Mario's Bowser's theme. Uh-oh.
Oof.
Dead.
Uh-oh, something happened? So you finally got the Generations OST? Yes, we're playing some Generations OST. Uh-oh, my stream is gonna...
With who?
It's buffering on my end. I don't know if you guys are seeing anything. I see, it only does that when I'm like... Okay. I think we're good, though. Anything in here that is unneeded, unwanted? Wait, why is this called a... Why is her whole body called Sphere? That's unacceptable.
Her whole body?
Yeah, sometimes I forget to name the model. But I thought I had. Clara. The squirrel. Clara the squirrel. Must be the cycle fender. Yeah, usually it does that. Make tanks my bandwidth.
I think it's a Halo 5 day.
Because it's
Yes.
high profile.
The blood is pulsing.
Ew. Alright, so we're about done with the stream today, but I want to thank everyone for coming out and supporting this,
You're done with the model?
Yeah, I'm done with the model. Until my... actually, wait. One last
Pat
thing I'm
yourself
gonna
on
do.
that.
I will in a moment. Just a second here. I'm gonna... object, origin to 3D cursor. Yes. There we go. Now it's all good. I could do something like add some polish to her eyelids. I'm gonna do that actually right now.
You know,
before I
Netflix only has 2 seasons of Inuyasha, and I was so mad. I
Oh,
was so
no.
mad.
Oh, sorry, brah. We only got
I'm
2
gonna have to do
seasons.
something bad.
Why would you do something bad because of that? Mind, moving through your mind. Woof. It just took on the eyes. Okay. But that's what I expected to happen. Live and learn. Live and learn. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Don't do it. This is what happens before it crashes usually. Okay. Everything
How do
just
you
goes-
get the light to like illuminate the entire body evenly?
Evenly, you say? What do you mean?
Like she looks bright, like because when I was messing with Blender, I can move around the light, but I didn't know how to illuminate the entire model. So I was wondering how you do that, or is it just like the color?
Illuminate. Okay, so illuminate the entire model. Are you talking about in Blender itself? Like in cycles, or are you talking about like right here? Because right now I'm in the material view, viewport, the shading view. In here, this is one of the options. Are you talking about? Let me share my screen so you see what I'm talking about in real time. Just a second here. Share your screen. It's gonna take my stream probably, but so here we are. I think he's asking about material view. Well, the material view, it's like lit by default. There are options for that though. you can apply the scene lights so it would look like it does, kind of does like a really quick and dirty version of what Cycles is gonna do. So I've got lights behind her, so she's being backlit and all that kind of stuff. Turn that off for the scene world. This is the world lighting. It's invisible most of the time because this is like that. I don't want to call it global illumination. I don't know exactly what it's called. But I have a thing called sky texture. You can go and it's the world lighting. Turn that on. And you can use it as a way to add an HDR or high definition or high dynamic range image. But usually I don't use that. I just use like something like sky texture that you can add here, and it will give like a nice even lighting to everything. Let me turn this off. But the thing about it is that's only really activated in Cycles or Eevee. Right now you can't see it. Let's see here. There's other HDRI preview. I don't want that either. There's a few differences in what I'm used to. Let's see here. When you're talking about lighting, though, are you talking about like moving the light around, or you're talking about? So I'd like to see what you're talking about.
You answered my question.
Oh, I did. Okay, cool. Because there's different like shading styles and all that kind of stuff. So like if I go to because it's like this thing called render pass or viewport shading. No, it's not that one. Oh.
Hey, I'm gonna hop off for a bit. I need to get back to work.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by,
Goodbye.
man. The streaming's about to end now, so it's fine. So as I was saying, it's mostly done with the model. Now, animate a walking cycle. You won't get an A+ if you don't do a walking cycle. Haha, you're not my teacher. I ain't doing no walking cycle, but thanks for the suggestion. Let's see here. Oof. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to apply these things here. Dum, 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 dum. Rock and roll, boy, rock and roll. I'm just going to give her eyelashes to the same texture that her boots are on because I don't feel like doing all this extra work. A sign. I made a mistake. Oops.
Tell me now how long this will last. God, open your heart, dude.
Being kind of lazy here, not drawing new textures for this.
Okay. That's what art is about. Being lazy and copy and paste.
Lazy copy paste. Oh wow, there's a lot of comments on here. Let me just.
On where?
Oh no, I didn't actually. Just randomly scrolled up for no reason. Wait, did I type yes? You're done. Now it's time to show us some animating skills. I think he's okay. Okay, great.
I still didn't do a walk cycle.
I mean, walk cycles. I mean, I've done them before to mixed.
They're annoying.
Yeah, but one of these days I will actually devote my time to it, and maybe I'll get good at it. We'll see. No.
Wow.
This music right here reminds me of something from
This is some destructive music.
it reminds me a little bit of Melty Monster Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy 2. A little bit. I don't. Dum, dum. It was a little like that. That one was a little bit faster tempo, but I don't know that those bum.
No, I've played that game.
Oh, a long time for me personally. Timeline.
Breath of the Wild. Oh my god, I can't wait. I have like 2 more jobs lined up, and I want to work a second job so I can get a
Alright.
PlayStation!
Thank you, CGM, for that. Okay. Considered myself edified, I shall. Okay, it looks good. I think we're good. And I'm gonna hit that save button, save as.
Mario games that I prefer is like the what do you call that? The 2D side-scrolling platforming. Just like new Super Mario Brothers style Mario games, I really enjoy. I don't like 3D Mario games as much.
Alright. Makes sense. Mario, like, wait, 2D slide scrolls are the ones you like the most?
Like just 2D Mario games, like Mario Brothers 2, New Super Mario Brothers, New Super Mario Brothers Wii.
I can dig that. Mario was a pretty rough transition from 2D to 3D. I'm kidding. No, I actually like those a lot too. They're more arcadey and they are just more fun to just sort of jump into. Though I do like Super Mario Brothers 3D World. I don't feel like I have to, like, it doesn't feel like as much work. For some reason, I don't know why, to jump into that as opposed to, like, Galaxy. That's just personal feelings on it. 2D ones are great, but aren't my favorite, says CGM. Very cool. Okay.
Like with Sonic, I like both styles. I feel like Adventure 1 was definitely how I define a 3D Sonic game, not Sonic 06.
Right.
And Sonic Adventure 2 was just way too long.
Right.
I like Sonic Unleashed, but I feel like the story was just long as well. Like, I didn't finish that game because it was just long.
I don't think. Well, okay. I didn't finish that game personally because when I was playing it, I was on my PlayStation 3. It just crashed, and
God.
shortly after my PlayStation 3 was stolen, I just never went back to playing it. But I actually don't know. I've never finished that game before. I'm gonna have to make a point to buy it and play it to completion.
Your PS3 got stolen?
This was years ago. I was from my dorm in college.
Damn, man.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but it is what it was. Alright, looks like we're good. That's good. I'm happy. I'm happy with that as the stream today. I really think we got a lot of work done. So I'm going to go ahead and call it there. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. Wait. Oh.
Okay.
Wait. Do something real quick.
Cut yourself off.
Just a second. Not that we want to do that, just want to make sure it's an option. Okay, fine, whatever. No, don't save.
Oh yeah, I completely agree. Galaxy is just way better than 3D World.
Disagree. I like that one. It's got a nice variety of games. I just like the playstyle. And you get to play as Rosalina. Can Galaxy top that? Didn't think so, buddy. Don't say it. Alright, guys. I think that'll be it for the day's stream. It's a little bit shorter than usual. We'll be seeing you guys again on Monday, hopefully, if all things go well. But yeah. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you to Katon Uchiha 4525. Thank you to Rocket Pal, who was here just a moment ago, and to Fallen for Freedom. We've all been here. I have been Rodalist 2, and you have been wonderful. Goodbye.
Alright.